in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time, on November 7th. I think it's November 7th. It has to be November 7th because this weekend is Veterans Day. What am I doing back in the car? I am impromptu starting another drive out west. Yes! After freaking myself out with my fear of flying and being indecisive and then being sick all last week, I have decided once and for all to get in the car and do this. Another road adventure. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So here's the deal. The original plan was to hit the northern states. Tonight we're going to go through upstate New York. It's kind of north. Wanted to go through some northern states I've never been through, but... Pardon that angle. There we go. A little better there. But probably won't be doing the northern states on the way out. Why? Say why, Tim? Why would you dip south when you've already done south 2 or 3 times already? It's because it's not going to snow in the south. Now, I love snow. I do. I got brand new all-season tires on the car. Brand new. They don't even have 100 miles on them. I haven't even driven 100 miles with these tires yet. But the Cascades and the Northern Rockies are supposed to get some sick powder this week during my drive. Now, part of me was thinking, you know what? Throw the skis, throw the rest of the equipment in the car. Be tearing up some Rockies powder by the end of the week. But my heart wasn't as into it as it would have been many, many moons ago. So we're gonna compromise. We're gonna swing south, beat the storm, do what we're gonna do. Then on the way back, we're gonna see what we can do in the north. See if we can at least get Utah or get, I don't know, the Dakotas, something. Because my original plan was to leave on Halloween. But my original plan was shot out because I was so damn sick I couldn't move for a week. So, hey, with the original plan, right now I should be rolling through South Dakota. Today, as a matter of fact, I should be getting in to a hotel room. And then tomorrow, I should be going to see Mount Rushmore. But I'm not gonna because sick, late start. But we do have enough time to get what is now going to become part 1 of this trip. So, come along, keep an eye out for another road trip with me. It's ridiculous. It's like I want to do this pro. If I can find a way to turn it into a profession, I'm going to do it. We'll check you later. We're heading for Seneca Falls, New York. How's that for a chilly morning? 7:13 in the morning, actually. So I'm in Seneca Falls, New York, a town that had nothing to see after dark. And as the sun comes up, and it's a nice day. Not that you can tell in the car because I'm covered in frost, but as we go through the day, you'll see it's a nice sunshiny day at 25 degrees. But this town is very small. I mean, I think there's more town in one direction or the other. I think I'm just in between towns, but in any case, it's a cold morning. It's 7 o'clock. Got a bit of driving to do today, so we're gonna get started, get the car cleaned off, get on the road, and see where we end up. Not the most flattering camera angle, I realize that, but that's all right too. Today's drive has been fairly uneventful. Coming through, the rest of New York State, Ohio, about an hour outside of Indianapolis. And I'm in traffic in Indiana, an hour outside of Indianapolis. Now, this is the Midwest. This is America's heartland. This is all farms. Like, look out there. I don't know. I can't even tell if we can see it or not, but look out that side. I don't even know. I don't even know if you can see it. But there's nothing out here. Like, this is an interstate that goes to the farms. So you expect a lot of truck traffic. I mean, it's an interstate. It's I-70, so you expect there to be someone out here. But I'm in traffic. And one of the best parts about driving off the East Coast is that you don't have the East Coast traffic. And now I'm kind of slowed down. And, people don't want to get over. And I'm just kind of driving. And I'm more than halfway through with the day. I got to do the math. I think 5 hours left. I don't know. which isn't bad. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll be done around 8, like I was last night. Long days. Not much to see on this route anyway. I mean, there are things I could stop and see, but I've already stopped and seen a lot of that. I've been on this route. This is the same route. This is the same route that I took. Me and Turkey Red took when we drove out when I moved to Las Vegas. So, and everybody's gone away and got out of the way. So now everything I said is completely meaningless because the traffic seems to have moved over. So I'm going to drive a little bit, and that little bit looks like it's about to end. See, so what is that? 2 minutes of talking, traffic went away, and it came back. In the middle of nowhere, in Indiana, not quite in Indianapolis. So, I guess we'll just drive, keep thinking of the memories. Lots of memories on this trip so far. This whole route that I've taken, aside from the bit of stretch of highway between like, I don't know, say Syracuse, New York, because I've driven that before, but that was once. That was a quick shot up to Niagara Falls. There was no stopping. There wasn't anything fancy, but I didn't drive it. But there's a part of I-90 from wherever you turn off to go to Niagara Falls to, well, anywhere beyond that, actually. I'm not sure I've ridden I-90 again until out in Washington State. Anyway, a lot of memories. I'm rambling. I'm not even that interesting right now. I'm just driving. For those who have never driven west or east in the morning, I guess would be about the same. But if you've never driven in either direction during sunrise or sunset, there you go. A nice little bit of sun in your face. So as the sun goes down, it's dark. It's getting dark. As you can see out the window, it's twilight. Now I'm driving through Illinois. I'm almost out of Illinois. And I can't help but wonder the same wonder that I always wonder when I'm in a very rural area like this. I'm looking around, and I don't know if you can really tell by the, in the camera. Let's go to this side here. Maybe you can see a little something. Who knows? And I know the light's gonna mess it up a little bit, but this is some rural farmland. It's very nice. Like, I've seen it during the day. I've seen it at night. It's very nice. But where do these people go? Like, I'm on the interstate, sure, and there's people on the interstate, sure, but there's no towns. It's just farms and roads that go on for miles, and you look out either window. That's right, you just saw me take both hands, one hand on the camera, one hand flopping in the breeze, driving on the interstate. But where do the roads go? And you don't really see people out there. You see maybe one or maybe two cars or pickup trucks or whatever's out there. Earlier I saw some combines and stuff working the fields, but there's nothing out there. And I grew up rural. I did. Grew up in rural New England. But it's so much different. This farmland is spread out, wide open farmland. We don't have it like that. Our farms are all clustered and not very big. These small dairy farms. These farms are massive, and you see the farmhouse in the middle, and then you look and you can tell it's like the houses spread out, and you don't see towns. I figure one of these days, I'm gonna get up the gumption to go ahead and just drive these side roads, get off these interstates, and just drive these side roads through these here farm areas, which would probably be pretty creepy at night. It's the kind of thing where if you break down at night, you don't want anybody to stop and help you. And even more so, the people who are driving by, they're not going to stop and help you for the same reason. They're scared because you ain't supposed to be there. Anyway, I just wonder, where are these people? Like, I see their houses, but even some of their houses are dark. So, like, where are they? Where do they go? What do they do? Where's the school? Where's the gas station? Where's the supermarket? Drive through rural farm country. Or similar to rural ranch country down in Texas. And there you could really see the highways just go in any direction for miles. And it doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere. Do it sometime. Drive it. Get out there. Check out this great country of ours. It's a little mind-blowing. Just like this guy jumping on his brakes. All right, I got to drive. Got the city of St. Louis. You really can't see the arch. I've put up daytime video of the arch and pictures before, so that's cool. You got this cool bridge. Fun fact, I've been through St. Louis more at night than I have been during the day. But the time during the day was the only time I ever stopped and went to the arch and stayed in a hotel probably near that color changing bluish, now pinkish one. That might even have been it. I don't know. It was a casino hotel. So, but there it is. Here's this cool bridge, and we're gonna be stopping soon. So I made it to another stopping point, the end of day 2, just west of the city of St. Louis. I know I tried to show some of the St. Louis skyline. While doing that, I missed a turn. Because I missed a turn, I got to go through gridlock traffic. I think it was an accident, a car accident. I don't know. I got to the end of it. Didn't look like there was any reason for there to be gridlock. But I got through that, and then I had to pay attention. Like some people would say, if you're going to do video, that would be a great place to do it, is watching you mess up. And I would agree with that normally, but today I had to pay attention to what I was doing. So, that all done. I'm in a room. I'm going to eat. I have food coming. And now I'm going to go to bed. And I might edit this tonight. But the wonderful thing about it is that St. Louis is just inside the central time zone. So I actually gained an hour of my day back, which is kind of awesome. I won't get that hour tomorrow because, actually no, I might make it into the next time zone, the mountain time zone. I might make it out of the central time zone and into the mountain time zone, but not quite into Pacific time. In any case, tomorrow morning, we make a big push deep into Texas and probably New Mexico from St. Louis. Shouldn't be too bad. I've done it before. I don't know if I'll ever do it again, but I've done it before. So, good night. I'm going to eat when my food gets here, and then I'm going to go sleep. Bye. All right, so it is what could be considered day 3. It's Thursday. Been on the road all morning. Haven't really done any recording. Haven't really found anything worth talking about. Although I was catching people that I passed once already, since I had to make 2 stops so far. One for gas, and then I had to make one for toll money because I forgot that Oklahoma just throws a toll in the middle of Interstate 44. It's just there, you know. This place I stopped actually used to be the world's biggest McDonald's. Now it's just a rest area. But anyway, I could tell that I'm becoming a little too lax with this road tripping. I don't know if it's just cocky. I just don't know if I'm not paying attention or whatever it is. But I'm tooling through Oklahoma, minding my own business, riding down the road at a good clip, and then realize as I'm going past that the interstate I want to stay on is the exit, and some side highway is not the exit. But, being the smarty pants that I am and not pulling out my phone to navigate, I navigated my way back around to the highway without actually doing a U-turn, so yay me. However, I think I should start trying to pay attention a little more. Although, how many times is this going to happen, I don't know. I don't remember if there's another thing like that, like where the interstate is the exit and you're supposed to take the exit, when you would think that the interstate would be the interstate and the exit would be the side highway, so whatever. Anyhow, I'm driving. I'm almost in Tulsa, a town I've been to a couple times in my life. But again, not much to see. I mean, there's bright out there, that's why I'm in the dark. But, and I don't know when anybody's going to see this because I had editing trouble last night. Oh, I want to put this down. Oklahoma State Police officer. Saw a lot of state troopers the last couple days. In Ohio, there was a ton of them. But they were all facing the other way, so they were catching speeders on the other side. Today, I actually had to let off, and a couple times it was close. Those cops, if they had wanted to, would have been well within their right to come out and give me a ticket, but they didn't. So, just went through some construction, heading on into Tulsa. Not much to see in Tulsa. Maybe we'll take some video of the skyline as we roll by, I don't know. And then we'll see where we end up later. Peace. Still in the great state of Oklahoma. Check that out if you can see it. Check that out if you can see it. Yeah, it is. is farmland out here. It's cow country. So, still in Oklahoma, about an hour outside of the city of Elk City. It's not really a city, it's a town called Elk City. I've only heard of it because we stopped there once to go to the Route 66 National Museum. It's very cool. Now, here's a little tip from me if you're traveling west on I-40 or even east on I-40. I'm on 40 now, not 44. Watch out for those signs that say Business Loop 40, and the only reason that brings it up is that I saw this sign once out where the Texas and New Mexico border is. A town called Glen Rio. It's not even a town. It's a couple of houses and a ghost town. We were running out of gas. We really needed gas. In fact, there's a video up of us hanging out in this ghost town, checking it out. Anyway, we really needed gas, and I saw the sign for Business Loop 40. Figure, all right, Business Loop. Gonna be businesses. There were businesses there years and years and years ago. Really what it was is just a road that went nowhere and eventually turned into a dirt road, which at some point was old Route 66. Bits and pieces of that have since been taken up by I-40. So anyway, and another anyway, luckily enough, right up the road, we saw it while walking around this ghost town. We walked up near the interstate, and you could see that there was a gas station not far, so that was good. But don't get suckered by the Business Route 40. And what brought it up was I just saw another Business Loop 40 sign here in Oklahoma. I'm just west of OKC. But you look down, you know, one way down the road, then you turn, you look the other way down the road, and I didn't get off. I just did this from the interstate. But that highway goes nowhere. That road goes nowhere. It goes out into cow country, out towards a wind farm with the windmills. That's it. Watch for Business Loop 40. Don't believe it. Check your phone first, or if it's an emergency, go ahead and get off. But if you can keep riding, man. There ain't no reason to check out Business Loop 40 ever. And I saw the signs also in, what is it, Missouri? Yeah, parts of Missouri for Business Loop 44, I think, which also takes up some parts of old Route 66. Old Route 66 is still there, but I've been on several parts of it. But no, don't trust Business Loop anything out here in the Midwest. Don't do it. All right. Hope this is coming out well. I know there's a couple cars. But a nice Texas sky. Nice Texas plains sky. As the sun setting to the west, which I'm sure you know, because if I've ever gotten any of this posted, you know I'm going west. That was my hand just bouncing off the steering wheel. Looks nice. I like it. Beautiful place, Texas. Good morning from the New York Hotel and Casino on the Las Vegas Strip, from the 12th floor of the New York Hotel and Casino on the Las Vegas Strip. See if we can see out the window at all. There you go, there's a little something. There we go. Looking down on the street. Might be more bicyclists rolling by. Cops. I saw Luke Skywalker's land speeder from the first movie go by a little while ago. So this will be the closing video for the travel out west. Almost a waste of a video. There wasn't much to see. Not that there wasn't much to see, I just didn't stop and see much because I had taken that trip before and I was trying to get out here on Friday night, which I did last night. So today, maybe we'll get some video. We'll start a new video. Maybe not. Maybe there won't be much to show or see. I don't know. But we're definitely going to try and do a travel vlog on the way back. So we'll see. But made it safe and sound. Yay. I'm going to hang out with Turkey Red in a little bit here. Maybe check out a few other things. I already did a walk of the Strip. The Strip in the morning is much different than it is in the afternoon, and even more different than it is in the evening and night and so on. So today, hanging out with Turkey Red for her birthday, and then tomorrow, probably hanging out with friends. Who knows? Maybe more Turkey Red. I don't know. So we'll see. Keep an eye out. Hopefully it'll be more exciting, at least more interesting, maybe more funny. I don't know, but we'll see. Later.